Hello, this is Connor with our very first episode of Connor Eats. We'll see if it sticks, but today I'm going to show you how to cook my favorite chicken Parmesan. So we're going to start by making the sauce. So I'm going to take one onion and we are going to get that cut. This can just be a rough chop because once the sauce is done, we're going to blend that up with an immersion blender. Okay, now we're gonna take some peeled tomatoes. Open the lid. These are San Marzanos. I really like these ones. And then just take your hands and squunch them all up. Now we have our tomatoes, we have our onions cut up. And you're gonna heat up your pot now. And you're just gonna add a little bit of oil, olive oil. All right, once your oil heats up, you're just gonna put your onions in there. And sweat those down. If you want, you can probably add a little salt and pepper as well. I just do a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. And once you sweat down your onions, you're gonna take a little minced garlic. I like a lot of garlic. You don't have to do as much as me, but that cooks pretty fast, so you're just gonna turn down your heat a little bit. You don't want to burn it. Now you're gonna do like a couple tablespoons of tomato paste. You wanna mix that around until it looks like that. When it looks like that, then you can go get your tomatoes and plop those in. And once your tomatoes are coming up to a simmer, you're just gonna do a little bit of oregano. About a tablespoon of that or so. And then I like to do some chili flakes as well. Just a little bit of those, or as much as you like. It just makes it a little hotter, a little spicier. I also like to do just a splash of balsamic vinegar. Not too much though, or else it'll overpower it. I just do a little bit of sugar to bring down that acidity. All right, and lastly, I just like to put a little bit of basil in there. So your sauce is now simmering, so you're gonna let that simmer for about 30 minutes. And while that's simmering, make sure you stir every few minutes or so. But right now we're gonna get the chicken parm ready to go. So you're gonna get yourself some chicken breast. You're gonna pat these down with a paper towel to get all the juices off. And now you're just gonna take each chicken and butterfly it. So you're gonna take a sharp knife and just go right down the middle. Until they look like that. Now once you have your chicken butterflied, you're going to take a meat tenderizer and just kind of pound away at it, not too much. Especially down there, you just want to just go around and flatten it out just a bit. All right, now once you have butterflied and tenderized your chicken, you're just gonna take a little bit of salt and pepper to each side. Okay, now once you prep your chicken, you're gonna get some flour, whisk up a few eggs, and get some breadcrumbs. And just take your chicken and go in the flour a few times, get it all coated in flour nicely. And once it looks like that, just put it in some egg. And then lastly in the breadcrumbs over here. Perfect, just like that. And put that over here. And just do that to the rest of your chicken. Okay, it should look like this when you're done with that process. So we're gonna set that to the side and we're now going to take a look at our sauce. All right, so here's our sauce. Look how beautiful that is. That's been simmering for about 30 minutes. You can go longer if you want. Let the flavors marinate. Look at that, how beautiful that is. So simple too. Now you wanna get yourself one of these puppies. And you're just gonna take this and you're just gonna blend it up. And look at that, there's your sauce. Oh, look at that, look at that. Good. Okay, now we're just gonna set this aside and get our chicken parm going. Get that pan heated up. I like to use just 100% grapeseed oil for this. All right, I think we're about good, so we're just gonna pop her on there. Oh yeah, perfect. Ooh, look at that color. You're just gonna wanna keep flipping this until you have a nice golden crust throughout. Look at that, it's getting there. Okay, perfect. And you're just gonna take it off and put it on a paper towel to get rid of the grease. Now we have our beautiful crusted golden brown chicken. Everyone likes that sound, right? Sounds really good. Okay. And now I'd like to just take some fresh Parmesan. Don't ever get this stuff in the tin or whatever. Just some nice Parmesan from your local mart. And you're going to just nicely put it on here like that, as much as you would like. I like a lot of cheese, so I do a lot of cheese. Okay, and then you're just gonna take some mozzarella, a few slabs of these, right on top, just like that. Okay, and there you have it. And now I just have the oven set to 425 degrees, and you're gonna pop that in until all the cheese melts, and you should be good to go. So now that your chicken parm is done, that's what it should look like, all melted and nice. Now, some people like to put it in the oven with the sauce on it and under it and all that stuff. I prefer not to because I think the chicken turns out just a little bit crunchier when it comes out. So now we're just going to plate it with some of our homemade sauce, which sauces you will like. Perfect. And then I like to take more cheese, top it off like that. And then just a little bit of basil. And there you have it. An easy chicken parm. Oh, perfect, look at that. Delicious. Well, as my son Riker says, like, subscribe, click the notification button. We look forward to our next episode. Thank you all for watching.